Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Music Lab podcast. My name is Dogg, and I'm so excited to be back with all of you for another episode of the podcast. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, our social media pages. That helps us and helps the bands and artists that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters. That's RAWR. Outfitters.com. Don't just wear, RAR. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back almost a month to the day with another Songs I'm Listening to May style, because we're in the month of May. Memorial Day weekend in the States is upon us, so hopefully the weather will be nice where you're living and you can listen to some great music, go see a show, go see a festival, or just cook out with your friends and family and listen to some great music. So either way, let this be a part of your playlist. We have this on our Spotify playlist that'll be in the description of the episode on Spotify, as well as on YouTube. So check the playlist for all 5 songs that we will be featuring in this episode. Why waste any time? Let's get to it. Our first song, ladies and gentlemen, from a band from Seattle, Washington, and Richmond, Virginia. The song is called Arrow. The artist is The Head and the Heart. And the album is called Aperture. And it came out on May 9th of this year, 2025. 15 years together. This band has been together. 15 years. And their first album, they produced on their own. It's a great effort, with this song as one of the best they've written, and certainly off of this album. And that really is saying something. This song is powerful musically, but more importantly, with lyrics like this. So if you're falling through the cracks again, maybe the fall was by design, 'cause someone's gonna break your heart again. That's just proof that you're alive. It's as equally powerful lyrically and in the message overall. And we hope to see the band in August, courtesy of my friend Frank, in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I think Wilderado is opening up for them, so that's exciting as well. The next song that I'm featuring, ladies and gentlemen, on our songs that I'm listening to is Under the Aurora. The band is Counting Crows. The album is Butter Miracle, The Complete Suites. And it came out again on May 9th. Ladies and gentlemen, it is criminal that this band made us wait 11 years for an album, for a new album, first of all, but for a 9-song album. But dang it, this album reminded me once again why I loved this band in the first place back in 1993. This song in particular packs the piano and Adam at the top of his game on the longest song of the album, and a song that will absolutely kick ass live. We get strings and lyrics like this. To all the sleepless, we are dreaming you from somewhere down the line. The siren sings of occupation and a future in the mines. The prophet proffers no tomorrows, we should sing more yesterdays. This band is free for all the groovers, but the rest of you can pay. It's great stuff. The next song, ladies and gentlemen, is called The Spirit. And I probably could have picked 3 or 4 songs off this album, but this one does kind of hit in all the right ways. The artists are Mark Pritchard and Tom York. The album is called Tall Tales, and you guessed it, it came out on May 9th. This song is a true joy to listen to. In this collaboration that was 4 years in the making since the pandemic, and Pritchard had worked with Tom York and Radiohead since 2012 when he remixed their song Bloom. Electronic, experimental, and ambient best describes the album, and in this song, where a jarring synth permeates throughout, as Tom sings so eloquently, with strings, twinkling piano, and a positive message in just under 5 minutes. A definite headphone listen for the album and song, and also check out the music videos, for you will not be disappointed because they are visually stunning. The next song, ladies and gentlemen, is called Alien Nation. The band is called Arcade Fire. You might have heard of them. And amazingly enough, this album came out on May 9th. It's called Pink Elephant. I promise the last song did not come out on May 9th. You know, speaking of Radiohead, this song has Radiohead and Nine Inch Nails vibes. And I love the tension that the music creates and builds. Wynn's distorted vocals in the verses are a nice dynamic, and that bridge feels like an EDM drop that energizes you like an athlete getting pumped before the big game. This song has that edge and gets you amped for sure. Although the rest of the album, not so much, unfortunately, because we were expecting a stellar one after We. The last song, ladies and gentlemen, my oh my. The song is called Oasis, and again, I could have picked probably three or four off of this album. It's by Grace Potter, and the album is called Medicine, which actually I think only three of the songs she's released so far. This album, like I said, does not come out on May 9th. It actually comes out on May 30th. She had one of our top 5 albums of 2023 with Mother Road, and she is back thanks to her former record label, Hollywood Records, for releasing a T-Bone Burnett produced album. I said it again, a T-Bone Burnett produced 12-song collection that was recorded 18 years ago as a solo album while her backing band, the Nocturnals, were on break. The songs are a reimagination from that band's 2010 self-titled album, and 4 songs have not been heard before, and Oasis was on that album. Imagine a smoky underground lounge with a cabaret stage and these serious session players providing the background music to Mrs. Potter and her sultry voice that lulls you till the end. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Our 5 songs that Dogg is listening to. You've got Arrow, Under the Aurora, The Spirit, Alien Nation, and Oasis. And like I said in my intro, we have all these songs on a Spotify playlist. Check out the description in this episode for that link. And ladies and gentlemen, I know May is almost gone already, but we still have plenty of stuff for you coming. We've got the Jaws of Brooklyn. We've got Lauren Housley and the Northern Cowboys. And then we are also excited to announce that we're going to be covering the Green River Music Festival up in Greenfield, Massachusetts. So we are super excited for that. That is over Father's Day weekend, June 19th to the 21st, I think. 3-day music festival. So we are super excited to see and be a part of that. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, our social media pages. That helps us, and that helps the bands and artists that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters. That's RAWR, outfitters.com. Don't just wear, RAR. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Dogg. You've been great. This is the Music Lab Podcast.